Yes, welcome everyone here to this Smash Morning Show right here on Smash FM here on a Friday morning here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go across to our friends over in the US in particular. Of course, I speak to one of the, American artists at the moment. Of course, she joins us online from America. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
I'm doing great, living.
Now, also, I'll get you to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about, how you've been coping with this COVID-19 situation. Even though I know you would love to be out there performing.
Well, I'm Cyniah Elise, I'm 18 years old, and living with COVID is kind of hard because, coming from a big TV show and just having to sit in your house and not do much, it's kind of a downer, but, I'm managing, getting a lot of getting out a lot of original music. That's what I meant. I've been in the studio a lot, so.
Now, obviously, you mentioned about that big TV show. Of course, that is, if my memory serves me correct, American Idol. I'm assuming that is correct. Tell us a bit about the experience of being involved in that.
Well, American Idol was overall an amazing experience. I've gained so much from the show. Unfortunately, I did not win, but I got a lot from it, and I'm just very thankful for all the judges, even the people behind the scenes that you don't see. And from that, I just learned a lot about myself, the appreciation for others,
What convinced you to go on American Idol?
Well, I was always too young to audition, and I've always wanted to sing. I've been singing since I was 2 years old, so it's just always something that I wanted to do. And it was just a big platform, somewhere to, have the world hear me.
Now, for you, obviously, as you mentioned, you didn't win it, but I guess I know you got pretty deep in the competition. Obviously, got through the auditions and into the top half in regards to the people involved in it. I guess how special was it for you to be part of the, definitely part of the top 40?
It meant a lot being in top 40, but it was a lot more special making it to top 20. I was super excited about, making it to the live shows and having people vote for me. So top 20 was just such an honor out of thousands of people who auditioned across the country.
Now, obviously, you would have had some really special moments, especially got deep into the top 20. Is there one that really stands out to you the most?
A lot of my moments from Idol were super special. I take them with me everywhere. But a lot of the special was just being with the contestants and chilling and finding like new friends. They were very nice. That was very special to me, the fact that we're all in this together and we can kind of vent to each other about our stress and yeah.
Now, obviously, I spoke to one of the, a top 20 contestant as well, that you'll know, obviously, Lauren Spencer-Smith, who's a Canadian. I guess, and she mentioned that, especially the top 20 seem to have such a bond with each other and especially supporting each other, even though they didn't go all the way and win it all. Is that the same for you?
That's definitely true. We've been in top 20 for a very long time due to COVID-19. So, yes, I do agree with that statement.
Now, I guess going forward, what's your plans going forward in regards to once we get over this hurdle, this current situation?
Well, I plan on putting out a lot of original music, putting out an album, possibly an EP. I have a YouTube channel Cyniah, like, comment, subscribe. Just really just working the platform. I have a nice blue check, so just really working it and just building from there.
Now, obviously, the whole show finished last week. Actually, early this week, I think it was. It finished. Were you surprised the person that won it?
I was not surprised. Well, I was rooting for my Sammy. I love Sam. Oh my God, that's my girl. Like, but I love all the contestants. I wasn't surprised because I knew they all could sing, and whoever won would have been great because I love them all. But I was really excited. He deserves it.
Now, obviously, when I spoke to Lauren and asked her this question, and I'm going to ask the same question to you. Is there any, once we get over this COVID situation, is there maybe a top 3 cities in America that you love to perform?
LA. Of course, in my own hometown, Atlanta. Has to perform here. And New York, somewhere in New York, yeah.
Now, you mentioned obviously you're from Atlanta. Obviously, most of our listeners know it is one of the, very close to the music city of Nashville. And obviously that whole southern area of the States is rich in history in regards to music. How special is that to be in a city that loves its music?
It's very special to me because everyone knows, like, the drive behind it. Everyone is working for it. We want it. So they understand my passion behind it. So, and it's just fun. Like, we party all the time.
Now, I have to ask, how did you get involved in music prior to American Idol, and why did you choose it?
Well, I've been singing since I was 2 years old, and I come from a singing family. My mother directed the choir, and I sang my first solo there. And so it's just in my blood.
And for everyone that's listening to your music and just trying to figure out what genre of music you're performing, what genre of music will you describe the type of music that you'd be performing?
I am an R&B singer.
And I have to ask, why R&B?
Because I feel like R&B is pretty much, well, R&B pop, that's kind of my lane. I just love, I'm a writer. So, I love singing about love, about, it's fun. I so much with it. I love a heartbeat,
Now, do you have any, music highlights throughout your music journey so far?
Well, Idol, number one for me. I'm 18. I'm just getting out there. I've had a lot of things. I've won a couple of awards and things like that. But Idol has probably like one of my biggest accomplishments. So yeah.
Now, what does music mean to you now, and especially now you've been on American Idol?
Music has always been my life, and so now that I'm kind of closer to my goal, I just have to keep fighting for what I want. So it means a lot.
Now, obviously, we mentioned what goals you want to do and what you want to do once this is all over. Do you have like a long term goals in music?
Oh, definitely. I want to perform everywhere, sell out everywhere, and I do want to release a makeup line. So a lot of things in that, clothing store, skin and skincare, a lot of things in the works being put together.
Yeah. Now, obviously being 18, I guess how important's your family been to your journey? Obviously, you mentioned that you come from a music family. how supportive they've been throughout not just your music journey in general, but obviously your American Idol experience?
They were super supportive. My first audition, I had close to 30 people there, and they walking with me ever since. I really appreciate that.
Now, I know I've been getting messages on our text line in regards to when that, because they would love to see you, because we're here in Australia, we love American Idol. They would love to know, when are you hoping to maybe come down and perform down here in the land down under?
Of course, I have to get there. Yeah.
And now you mentioned that one of the places you love to perform is in New York. Obviously, one of the best venues that I guess most famous artists love to perform is Madison Square Garden. Is that something you want to do?
Definitely, that's a big goal of mine.
Now, what would be your advice to our viewers or listeners at home that should, think about maybe performing music or write music?
My advice to y'all is to stay true to yourself. Believe in yourself. A lot of people. There's some great singers. Some people who can run up a mountain and run back down with their vocal cords. But if you're not big on runs, don't make yourself do it. If that's something you want to do, you can work towards it. But do not really compare yourself to the point where you feel destroyed. Just believe in yourself, because you have something totally different to offer. So you appreciate other people's gift, but love yours.
Now, obviously, I know that obviously performing in front of amazing listeners and especially fans that you have over there in the States, especially the live performances, as you mentioned. Now, I believe American Idol went to Hawaii, I think, this season. Did you manage to go over there, and if you did, how special was it to perform in Hawaii?
American Idol to Hawaii this year, and it was amazing. That was my first time being in Hawaii, and so my first time being there and doing something that I love meant the world. It was a big crowd out there, so I was super nervous and excited at the same time, so it meant the world to me. I was
Now let's finish off with a couple of light-hearted questions as well, which is any embarrassing moments throughout your music journey?
embarrassing. Like, I wouldn't say embarrassing. Like, I've never fallen off the stage or anything, but I've heard a song that I've done and, like, wasn't a big fan of it. Like, I kind of cringe when I hear it.
Yeah. Now, while performing, have you ever went, oh no, I actually forgot the words to a song? I know artists are not meant to forget the lyrics to a song, but have you done that yourself?
I've a couple of times. Like, sometimes I'll make up words because I just cannot. The embarrassment. Without without just clapping, But I've forgotten the words a couple of times.
Don't worry. I think most people make up words to a song anyway. Now, I'm assuming on American Idol there would have been some amazing personalities. Is there, obviously with the top 20, yours are so close. Is there one particular, top 20 contestant that just absolutely make you laugh? Like, because they're absolute comedians?
Close. Like, I honestly cannot pick one. Like, we're all so close. We jam out together.
Obviously everyone's the best singers in the top 20, so I'm going to skip that question. And I'm going to ask, anyone best dancers? Anyone rate themselves as a dancer?
Zimnies is an amazing dancer. Like, we was in LA and I'm seeing her doing like triple pirouette turns. Like, I'm like, girl, okay, she's a great dancer.
I might have to find that one out on that one. And now you mentioned that you have a YouTube channel, and obviously for our lovely Australian fans that love you in particular, that should follow you on the socials and obviously through the music channel and also the YouTube channel. How can I go about it?
Yes, you search me up on YouTube and subscribe to Cyniah Elise, Cyniahelise, Cyniah Elise. Instagram is Cyniah.Elise. So same spelling, just with a dot. Twitter, Cyniah_Elise. And Facebook, Cyniah Elise, the same as YouTube. So
Being in Atlanta, obviously amazing sporting teams over there. Would you love to perform at a sporting event in Atlanta?
oh, definitely. I would love to the Super Bowl. I just love the halftime shows. You know, when I get to that point and can perform at halftime, I would feel so special.
And of course, one last one. Obviously, most, I'm assuming, do you have like any, performance or pre-gigs, rituals that you do to, get yourself in the groove to perform?
Before every performance, I pray. And I have this crystal necklace. It's a citrine necklace, wrapped in something. It's weird, but yes, I wear that every show. If you watch me on American Idol, you'll see it. Yep.
Well, Cyniah, thank you so much for getting up your time to join us. It's awesome having you on the show. And I know we've been getting a lot of requests from our listeners to have you on the show. We finally got you on the show, so I know they'd be very happy to hear from you. And hopefully we'll get to see you down here in Australia, especially down here in Melbourne, where most of our listeners are. And let's hope once we get over this hurdle, we can get to see you hopefully in Atlanta or hopefully coming down here to Melbourne.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
No worries, and that's now there, of course, one of the top 20 American Idol contestants there, of course. You can follow her on the social, in the music channels, as she mentioned, as well as the YouTube channel, which we'll share those in the next couple of minutes or so. There's more on the Smash Morning Show right after this. Don't go away.